Danganronpa.
Something like this! How cruel! Just as I thought.
Nature, the collective will.
Hajime. Hey. Wow. How unfortunate. Damn right. Huh? Like... Hey! Huh? Like... I get it. Damn it.
I've listened to the whole... Well... See? Yep. I see.
This, too, must be the will of
Well?
Fine.
I see. Damn right. Like... well...
Yep. Huh? So...
Hey! Now. Actually... huh? Why? Hey!
Yo!
Hey,
What?
thanks.
Now then. That's weird. Yo!
Perhaps... but... isn't that right? Hey. Well... see?
you have a... I can see it! Go, my four dark devas of destruction!
Wow!
How pitiful. Fine. That was close.
Hey. But... man... Hajime. Right? How mean. Damn it. Hey.
See?
Good instincts.
Do you have a minute?
This too must be the will.
Huh? Yep. Concerned. Yep. See? Silence! Hey. Wow. I don't like this. This is kind of depressing. Yep.
Fine. Taste your powerlessness!
Oh my!
Good instinct.
Well? You... You are right.
Listen what...
Damn right. I get it. I see. Hey! I see. Like... Well, yeah. Well. Huh? Jeez.
Oh my... However... Perhaps... You are right. Perhaps... Yoko, Stupid! What are you saying? Because... If that is the case, do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror... Also, shutting yourself in your room like... It cannot be!
Hello there. I see. Hey!
Did you call me? What? What are you gonna do?
Huh?
Listen up! Here! Look forward to it, okay?
Hey.
No, no, no! Are you sure? What's this? Too bad! You're so stupid! Shocking! Hey, well now. Now then. I can't wait! Now then, please
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates. One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by and was whisked away. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami. Along the way, he met a Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was the Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died. He also met a Monami lion who He also met a Monami Tin Man who was missing a heart. After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard. Eventually, one thing led to another. And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her. With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people. And he lived happily.
Phew! Bye-bye!
Hey, hey! Right! Man. Hey!
Well, Hajime.
That's right!
Hey, hey.
Man.
Well,
Hey! You...
Now then. All right! Hey, hey! Yo! Like...
Hey. 'Cause... Hey. Aww. Hey, hey. Well? See? See? Nope.
Hello! How's everybody do the class trials? So, make... Welcome! Wait! Monomi's such a dumb child. Hey! Hey, hey! Let's... Anyway... Bye-bye!
I won't let you.
Hey, hey! Huh?
Damn it!
Well... How about it?
What do you get?
See? I'm gonna do it!
What?
Hey!
No, not that's well now.
Yoo-hoo!
Now then, let's be during the class trial. You will present your argument. If you vote correctly, then only I'll punish everyone beside. Oh well, who cares about this boring explanation?
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out. You know, because I was asleep.
Even if you do grasp,
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
you're fine.
Empty head? Listen up! The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed with the trial. Since he's... Why don't we ask Hajime to explain?
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team consisted of...
The other 5 on the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so
I woke up at my cottage on the day the Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms. We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikan rest in the on-call room since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby. And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera when I pressed the button to turn on the monitor. A video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story! And then what did you do?
I tried to stop them. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being... But it was too late. By the time I arrived, the person wearing the... I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
Why the motel?
Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the at least, that's what I thought.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
we were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our sight.
After I rested for a bit, I
started counting everyone at the hospital, and then I noticed Ibuki was gone. So I sprinted out of the... Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko. So I...
Darius, what?
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling. So I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the four of us broke... And when that happened, we did... And not just that. Her body was taped...
That's when we heard the body discovery and...
And so, we decided to lower the hay...
When we removed the hemp bag, just as...
So that's how the case played out.
Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue...
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime... Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. Hajime, if you're the only one who saw that, then you could be lying as much as...
Lie?
Obviously. So you could make us ignore what might be...
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it. Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer. Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself...
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime's the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the move means it probably is Hajime's fault. Hajime's testimony...
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki...
That would also...
I don't think I can... After all...
Why would Hajime...
Well, obviously
Did Hajime kill both of them?
the fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is Hajime's fault. Hajime's testimony...
Hajime's... And the fact that Ibuki...
That would also...
I don't think I can... After all...
Why would Hajime...
Well, obviously because...
Did Hajime kill...
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is Hajime's fault. Hajime's testimony...
Hajime's... And the fact that Ibuki...
That would also...
I don't think I can... After all...
Why would Hajime...
Well, obviously...
Did Hajime kill both...
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie... No, that's wrong!
I'm not the killer! I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
Of course you're not. I already knew that.
Huh?
Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that. Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Yes, no mistakes there.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie, could commit murders that imitated it. Or did anyone tell him what happens in the movie?
Hold on a sec!
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, since we're opening with your wit, can also provide...
What warm up?
Don't get mad. I just...
What a waste of time. Now then, since we know Hajime...
So this means Ibuki definitely...
Yeah, I'm positive.
Then that seals it! Ibuki committed...
If Ibuki committed suicide...
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place...
Like I said before, the killer murdered Hiyoko, so all we gotta do is this...
Then let's ask Hajime. How long...
I couldn't have been gone for more than...
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes?
That's why the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
What do you mean?
The killer blocked the venue door from the in...
However, that door is the... If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would...
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Which means, when we broke...
They were...
If that's the case, The only suspicious people are... And that's you two!
Me too?
What the hell?
The others all have alibi. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all... Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right before that. And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is...
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru.
Me too!
Hey! What? You're kidding, right?
Please stop making that.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue...
What a wicked way of backing us into a wall!
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside... Damn it! The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from... No, that's wrong!
Hang on a sec. There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside.
From the outside?
There was a semi-transparent glob stuck to the...
Semi-transparent glob? Like rubber, maybe? I see!
That semi-transparent glob must have been glue.
Glue?
Yeah, I think so too. It had a firm, gel-like chewiness, and I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth. Based on all that, I'm certain it was glue.
I didn't know glue was edible.
I believe it is not something one typically eats.
That glue was only applied to the areas where both doors touched. By pouring it in the gaps of the closed door, it must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. Yup, it fits perfectly. But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know? That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? Almost unnaturally so? It was so obvious that it makes...
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose? Then I totally fell for that fucking trap.
Apologize to Miss Sonia! And me!
In a quarrel, both sides are to...
So, during the 10 minutes Hajime...
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
Even quick work has limits.
Aww, what unimaginable speed for a...
If they couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from... They must have done it earlier than...
But when Hajime got to the venue...
And when you went back with everyone else... But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time. When she...
Just revealed?
Of course, the body wasn't revealed on its own. But here, I have proof.
That scrap of paper.
That's right, but just what is this scrap?
part of the wallpaper in the storage room? In the music venue storage room, there should have been black wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap. There was also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper.
Right. You overlaid the scrap that was caught on the lighting. See? It fits perfectly.
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton lighting.
And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to...
A mere nobody like. But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper...
It's all coming together! I got it! Kyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
No, the body was already taped up in the kill.
What? They hid the pillar?
Yeah, by wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer was able to create. So when I first discovered Ibuki's body, Kyoko's body was already there. However, because it was concealed within a slightly larger pillar.
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it makes...
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to...
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar.
Then, the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers was...
That's how they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music venue.
But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off, and because of that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
Killer must have been in a hurry. Their plan took too long.
But going to the trouble of hiding his body?
But the crime itself would be much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone. They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room.
Then, when was Hiyoko actually killed?
Good point. And on that note, it's about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
You mentioned imitation murder more than once.
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece? The Wizard.
Hey! Don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
You're pretty noisy.
I don't eat mothballs. I knew it. There are...
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's death from the movie. Not just that, but Hiyoko getting taped up after her death.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated...
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first...
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
The reason the killer imitated two of the murders from the movie.
Then, Hiyoko was actually killed
A valid line of reason.
Yeah, it's valid. The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that...
You need. If you're going to cry and...
I'm not even...
I'll let you sob as much as you want.
What a jerk!
Oh, I see. You...
And even big...
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged her. That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki, that would mean Hiyoko was killed before...
Your opponent is out of your league.
Man, he's being annoying again.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko... How can a low-class creature with no psychic...
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her...
It seems you suffer...
You're one to...
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
I agree with that. Just as Sonia said, Ibuki, that something was blood. There were faint blood stains.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She sucked...
Then it's Hiyoko's blood!
Hiyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck.
If Ibuki stepped on...
It means Ibuki was still standing, which means Ibuki was still alive at the...
Don't underestimate the power of the evil eye! Is that it? A shepherd dressed in...
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? Good line. But, are you sure you're sure? If I show you how serious I am, this world might be destroyed. You're so frightened you can't even... However, the time for conviction starts now! You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko? Ah! Impossible! Try to remember the crimes. There was no blood on the floor! You can't step on blood that was never there. Just about... See a nice nightmare?
As long as Ibuki's body has no open wounds, there's no doubt that that blood is Hiyoko's.
Hiyoko was taped to the pillar, yes. And it's possible that the pillar still has blood on it. However, you cannot step on the... It's been nearly 3 years since I've had to use 60% of my power.
Damn it!
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's... Ah! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
Allow me to cut through those words. The reason there was no blood on the floor...
Don't say such foolish...
Yes, You look closely. There's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped.
When the killer tried to hide Hyoko's body, Ibuki must have already stepped in it. And
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we... Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds.
Hyoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape. Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops.
Aside from Miko, none of us were aware of that fact.
Maybe the heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikan's autopsy?
That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater!
If the time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file...
Yep. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right? Then it's decided. Hyoko was killed before Ibuki.
It appears that it is wiser to retreat for fine then. But regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Huh? Again? Didn't something like this happen last time, too?
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide...
The same as always. You have to think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself. Unfortunately, that means there's no Blacken to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Why me?
Nagito? What do you mean?
Well, I understand Hyoko's death. But for example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hyoko, and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
That's totally impossible! Then she never would have killed her to begin with!
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember?
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right? After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body soon after means... the killer had to be alive at that time.
Then she was alive! When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending. If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move.
She hanged herself!
And if she was going to fake her death, I think her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her...
I see. So that means there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad.
What the heck?
There's still one more issue on my mind. If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, then just what... According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right? Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
Forced? Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
I don't know anything about that.
Don't say it all proud.
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something. So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So, an alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi. Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record.
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know?
Then, the video Hajime saw was actually live?
What time did Hajime see that video?
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Hyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then, we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi!
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed!
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi!
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then
No, that's wrong!
Hold on. Not all of us are missing an alibi. In fact, Mikan and I both...
you two have...
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikan and I were actually...
We even woke up together that...
Hey, what kind of situation?
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime. Too much info.
Yeah, it's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward, so we were together until right before the announcement.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
If that's the case,
It's better if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like...
But committing an imitation murder, is that really... Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence? Hiding... Was that the only reason the killer made both?
Are you saying...
I feel really bad for confusing... I think the killer had a completely different...
Hiya!
Stop it!
What a
I'm Monami. Seriously, these like that we were supposed to have a fun... No! This definitely... Everyone, do your very...
Huh. Did I confuse you?
Man, this again.
If that's the case, It would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and... If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Seriously, just shut up already!
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's...
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of
It's not just that. Come on. About the lion that...
That's the one Hyoko's
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually... But Hyoko's body was suspended by common... Maybe they just used a common substitute. Well, that's probably it, but... That attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's... They should have taken steps to properly...
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation...
What are you trying to say? Are you...
I'm saying...
What?
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions?
It's not just the poor imitation.
Strange details.
Like, for example, why did Hyoko go to the museum?
So, you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say!
However, this is getting quite
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way he'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
She was guided by the will causality.
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way he'd know.
Maybe the killer
If that's... Maybe she got a...
No, maybe she went of her own free will.
I agree with that! It's just as Sonia said.
So,
If no one called for her, then...
Hyoko locked herself in her room because she... I don't think a person like that would leave their room.
There's no way she got abducted?
Hyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right?
I won't move! Are you saying my gut was wrong? This will be my first and last highlight of the day. No! Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk! Hyoko was locked inside her room. She definitely got abducted. The killer forced their way into Hyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak-looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
I can't back down! But Hyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later. The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on! Try remembering Hyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer! That's the proof she was abducted, right? My gut is totally right after all! Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko's body.
The kimono was all messed up.
Crap! Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko's... The kimono was all... There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer! Crap! Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up. Crap! Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought...
Allow me to cut through those words!
The reason Hiyoko's kimono was messed up was...
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Yoko seemed to be really struggling with her... I believe that was one of the... That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested... Then, the reason her kimono was messed...
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes...
Hajime, now's your chance! Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something-something.
Then, the killer probably...
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she...
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin! I'll put you and your hamsters 6 feet under!
Kazuichi, it seems you have... Do you want me to incinerate your clothes?
Gundam, please stop!
What do you mean from... Of course! I've already...
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is... coincidence. When she went to the venue by herself, she was
killed so there wouldn't...
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to... The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her...
Killed Hiyoko.
Because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing...
Then what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no... Do you have any ideas?
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
Hey, Nagito, any idea?
Hey, how long are you gonna
Oh, am I allowed to speak? Oh, I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't. I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death. But now I remember. So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the... there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no...
You know, we already finished.
That's annoying. I guess I should just... Are you freaking kidding me?
That's strange.
This is strange.
Crap!
I can prove it with this! If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself...
Huh?
Yeah, that stepladder was...
You noticed such a small detail! How amazing! This is truly the talent of...
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder? Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it. Unless there was something...
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video,
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
Hajime, I leave it.
As long as I leave this to you,
Yeah, I'll definitely try. That's right, I remember now.
Can you explain it to—
What's strange is that stepladder. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't. There was a bloodstain, right on the. However, that there weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko...
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood. But the stepladder in the video was completely...
Then there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
But where would you find another step?
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere up.
You're suggesting that this... That's amazing, Chiaki! All that...
We will never give up! We will never give up! Besides the stepladder, the filming...
What do you mean?
I mean, the video I saw was not. It was filmed somewhere... The
The hospital monitor's supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera.
Then, there's a possibility that the killer...
This is my... our hit? We will never give up! coming together! That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music video with it. They made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from some...
Then, only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera...
That means you should have realized that from the start. And
He did discover the body.
Well, that's true. In order to hide that the camera was missing. I see! The killer smashed the monitor to pieces As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if my attention was so focused on the body that even I could.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue,
And they destroyed it and left it.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance...
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is...
Filmed at the hospital's conference room.
Huh?
But the hospital and the music...
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
That must be it! What the killer did was make the music venue the crime scene. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
From what I remember, there used to be a... It somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem...
That's right! It's...
Oh yeah! That curtain was hung so the music venue would... In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand... It is a black light-blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The same color as the music. So the killer chose the conference room
Matching floors, matching curtains.
But that's not all. There should be some...
I can prove it with this! You're referring to the candle in the music. In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. If you think about it, it's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
That might have been another reason, but... The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Which means... That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were with that cheap-ass camera. It won't catch.
As long as this all matches up, it should be. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference... But it appears the killer already covered that up.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place...
The motel would have been too far.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was...
The incident isn't happening at the scene of...
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room? Then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No, that's right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered
The person wearing the hint bag in that video was... It was the killer pretending. The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint...
By that time, the real Ibuki...
The actual time of death must have been...
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it...
But why did the killer go to the trouble of making...
The reason the killer made a fake... There's only one possibility I can think of. Then naturally, the killer's identity.
You fiend! Are you...
You're the only one! Mika, you're the killer, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
Like like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki?
Killer? Huh?
Hey, don't a chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even...
She's right! A clumsy slowpoke like me killing...
But we're the only... Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was...
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikan.
It's just a coincidence.
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference. Was that also a coincidence? At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in By doing that, you made up a video and showed that to me. Furthermore, I saw that video if someone wants to go to the conference room from outside.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from the...
So that must be...
Please, wait! What are you saying? That's impossible!
It's not literally impossible. Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the
Wrong! It's totally wrong!
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikan is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could...
That slow-witted remark is not...
It's fine. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first. Even how many times do I have to tell you?
What do you say?
Do you still believe?
Do you hate me that much?
Hey, Hajime!
Can you hold on? Well, I know I'm being intrusive. I missed all of the critical parts, and
What are you saying?
But still, there's I thought it was suspicious. Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result.
Hey, what are you trying...
Well, thanks to that, I've been so focused on everybody else this trial.
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Actually,
Please don't say such controversial.
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small...
Hey!
Let's take a look. Regarding the rope Ibuki, this rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the...
again with the supermarket? That place is a hot...
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this near the middle of the rope. It's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly. But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of it, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is...
Hey, you're taking too long.
What's it means? Well, the killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her. The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used.
God, I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
Not everyone cooperates in a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth, just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
What was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki.
And then... Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear. Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too. Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
Ibuki didn't die, she was strangled to death.
That's basically the still hanging and strangled. The scars they leave would look scars.
But we believed it was. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie? Crap!
Ibuki didn't die, she was strangled to death.
That's basically the still hanging and strangled. The scars they leave. Scars.
But we believed it. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone?
The body at the crime scene, obviously, we'd assume.
The Monokuma file complicates this. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Crap! Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the still hanging and strangled. The scars they leave. Scars.
But we believed it. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone?
The body at the crime scene, obviously, we'd.
The Monokuma file, it never specified.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangled. The scars they leave. Scars.
But we believed it. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone?
The body at the crime scene, obviously, we'd.
The Monokuma file, it never specified.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
Ibuki didn't die, she was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too. Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene, obviously, we'd assume.
The Monokuma file complicates. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Crap! Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too. Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
Ibuki didn't die, she was strangled to death.
That's basically the still hanging and strangled. The scars they leave would look different. Scars?
But we believed it was. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file, it never specified.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
Ibuki didn't die, she was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangled. The scars they leave. Scars.
But we believed it was. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Ibuki didn't die, she was strangled.
That's basically the still hanging and straight the scars they leave. Scars?
But we believed it, why would that be?
Did we fall for someone? The body at the crime scene. Obviously, we did.
The Monokuma.
We will never give up!
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it, why would that be?
Did we fall for someone? The body at the crime scene. Obviously, we did.
The Monokuma file copy. It never specified.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
Crap! Ibuki didn't die, she was strangled to death.
That's basically the still hanging and strangling seems the scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was for the hang. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
That must be it! So that's what happened.
We've been falling for the killer. You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a You told us the wrong cause of death.
You should have been able to tell the difference between you, Mikon, the open.
First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify. That's why it's not my fault if I make.
You were right.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I go.
Mikon nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her drop?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikon because she was nursing her.
So Mikon volunteered to nurse us?
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief?
I'm not a criminal. Mikon is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Forgiveness or not,
Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess. But is that really okay?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking...
But I'm really not the killer. There's no way I'm capable.
Is that really true?
Stop it already!
I can't stop! I don't want to do this either! Of course I don't want to do this! But I need to...
You doubt...
That's not it!
What the hell did—
I don't think—
Huh?
I do doubt her. But I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that 'cause if there's no room for doubt, then
Don't say Deeps.
if you want to believe in someone, belief without doubt.
Fine. Do it.
Huh? Is that all you can say? Ah, so in the end, justifying your actions with fancy words, making excuses. Everyone always treats me like that. It's all her fault. I'm done with that! You hear me? I'm done!
Hey!
It's not fair. Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you forgive yourself! What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now, Plus? To be honest, I've run out of ideas.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some? I'm the same as Hajime, but still, that's why we gotta stick with this and— Hey, Nikon, if you're not the killer, then—
Like I said,
Can you prove it?
wait! Do you have any proof that I'm— Because treating me like a killer, that's totally why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already!
Is this broad really okay?
I'm not the killer!
It seems she— but the only one who can find the hole in her argument. So,
Why do you get to decide I'm the killer? Where's your proof? I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Do you have any proof? Is the handbag off? Is the hospital gap? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mika.
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that There's no way you beat so please forget!
Hajime, pay close attention. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Is the handbag off? Is the hospital gap? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mika.
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that There's no way you beat so please forget!
Hajime, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Do you have any proof? Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Is the handbag on her head? Is the hospital gown she... Or could it be the hospital slippers she...
Ibuki and Mikan
Is that really your... You could tell her body type just from that camera angle?
I'll shoot through that contradiction. Mikan, you've committed a major mistake. As I said before many times.
What's wrong with...
But I never said it. So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
The only reason Mikan knew that is because you're the person who acted.
This is your just reward. The more death you ride,
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikan?
I was wrong.
That's not it.
I mean... You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the ding!
What the heck's wrong with her?
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the...
How do you know so much about that video?
More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item? Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the... Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. Ta-da! So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag, it's blatantly obvious. That's why that video... So you'll forget!
Taking your stuff.
Then you're gonna forgive me? Explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item! That's why that...
This check.
Will you forgive me? you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me! Do you understand? Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. You're done for! Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me? You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me! Do you understand? Why only me? There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at the same time.
This is the end! Monokuma mentioned this earlier. Whoever bought that bag should have received another one, which means it's not impossible to use that. So please, just stop making.
What?
It seems.
Why does everybody always hate me?
Mikon, after I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left, please just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you. Here's everything that happened in this case. The key to this incident is the surveillance camera video that... Oh, that's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Mikon this morning, I noticed that the incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor... When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen, a person wearing a hospital gown. That surveillance camera unit was designed for... That's why I thought the signal originated from... But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before, and then they filmed that video in the hospital. By doing so, they tried to make me think the end, when in fact, the crime had already been... The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue and found the hanged body. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and but that was also part of... After cleaning the conference room and, as if they were switching places, and began working on their last trip. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the... After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music video. But when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera... In the end, the killer transformed the crime. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed... However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from... In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue, and intentionally... With that, the killer finished tampering with the... They helped us force open the music venue door. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body. At the time, they pretend inside, they were Isn't that right, Mikan?
This feeling, I know it well. This feeling of despair!
Mikan!
Whoa there! Before... It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion. Now then, please pull the... Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Let's go! Well now, correct!
Damn it!
I won't forgive you.
What's going on? Hey! Oh, that's obvious. Hey.
What?
What?
It cannot be!
Perhaps See? Jeez. Isn't that right? Possible.
Oh?
Huh?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
Huh? Huh?
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only who never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me except they gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart. This is my reciprocate. It's love.
Hey.
Well... how amazing! Could it be?
This is... But... such despair. Don't fuck with me! You serious? This is bad.
I am Monaco.
Hey.
Oh?
Of course not!
Oh?
That is...
Oh? Well... Do you understand?
Hey.
Now then, I've prepared a very...
So it's really... Now I can go to my beloved. I can finally... Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally...
Let's give it everything!
Let me ask.
Damn it! But... Isn't that right?
Please wait!
Damn it!
Wrong! Come on! Hmm?
You fiend!
Phew! Hey, Huh? Hey!
So just as I thought. However...
Fine. Silence.
Right?
All right!
Uh-oh. Unbelievable. Hey! No way! What's this? All right!
Hey! Listen!
Hey, hey! Damn it!
What happened? Were y'all looking for me?
Could it be?
Yo! I've kept you waiting. Hey, what's going? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we have. That's pretty sad, you know. That's too. Huh? If you're messing with me.
Nekomaru? Haven't you...
What do you mean, noticed? Oh, you mean... The name's Nekomaru Nidai! I've been reborn in the rivers of hell! The name's Nekomaru Nidai! I've been reborn in the rivers of hell!
Nekomaru? Is that you?
No matter how we look at it. Sheesh!
I already know.
Hey, hey!
Pure electricity!
Damn it. Sorry.
You serious? Hey, hey! Hey! You...
Oh!
Huh?
Huh? Show some spirit!
Amazing!
What's this? Yeah! Hey, Oh my goodness!
Hey, hey! Hey, hey!
You.
What?
Disappear!
That didn't faze me at all! Check it out! I'm intact!
Hey, hey!
No, thank you!
By the way... Of course!
Let's get along!
It's impossible.
Sheesh!
Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Well... All right! Sorry. What?
Let me tell you this. This too. Fine.
If you flinch, you will die!
However...
Impossible!
Hey! But... isn't that right? Hey. I won't be fooled!
You think so?
Huh? It's obvious. Wow. Hey.
Settle down!
Huh?
Are you kidding me? Damn it. Don't fuck with me!
You're so evil!
I'll beat you up!
That's... Yippee-ki-yay!
kill you.
This technique, it's impossible to defend against it or evade.
Well now, special bleeding service! Nice! Miracle!
Huh? You serious?
News!
Hey.
You know, right? Yep. Hajime. What?
Starting to get pumped up!